Hi, welcome to our final class here for this cycle in Lifetime Fitness. It's been such a blessing for me to be able to see what some of your exercise programs are turning into. And it's also been a blessing to get questions in regards to the nutrition project as we have gone through and tried to make small changes. And as I look at trying to get to the end of our semester, we're going to talk about stress today, and that is impactful because it's finals week, and it is really cool to talk about stress during a time that is really stressful. So it's really challenging to hear what we're going to talk about in regards to stress. I would say that, again, that this textbook has a very secular view on stress. And so many of you who didn't appreciate chapter 7, hopefully as we go through the lecture today, you'll be able to see a Christ-like outlook on stress and how we can impact stress in our own lives. And it's such a big deal, and it continues to become even better goal the more that COVID has impacted us around the world. So as we go through, I really hope that that will be a blessing to you. As I look at what we have on Canvas for this week, I am looking here at our modules and waiting for it to come up. Give me a second. So we have reading chapter 7 that is due this week, and nutrition and weight management project that is due this week, and then telling me that you watched the lecture for stress management is the last assignment that you have to do in Lifetime Fitness. So as you specifically focus on the nutrition and weight management program, you have been charting your food with Chronometer, you've been charting your food with charting your food with MyFitnessPal. And as you have done that, hopefully you'll have a chance to be able to see how you did versus what the profile said that you should have done. And so I really need to know how many fat grams, how many protein grams, and how many carbs, and how many calories per day was supposed to be in your profile. And when you turn in those bar graphs to me, I will be able to see, okay, the goal was 115 grams, and they got 120 grams. They were 5 grams over. And so I want to see what the profile said you should be at, and I want to see what you actually accomplished food-wise during that day in question or during that week in question. So you're taking it and charting your food for a week. And then as you go to the report section and look through the reports, sometimes you might have to take a screenshot of those bar graphs. Sometimes you can just send the screenshots to me depending on the kind of technology that you have. And that's all. You only have to turn in those bar graphs and then do the summary at the end that is focused on the very last week. So one of the things your summary talks about is how you did compared to what you should have done. And you can tell me how you were challenged, how close you were. It asks you what types of small changes you would make to your diet. It asks you what you learned about yourself. Everybody always learns something because of charting food, and it's always something that can be impactful. It also asks for 5 principles from Scripture that will help you to experience success. And this is so cool because when you can claim Scripture in every area of your life to be able to be impactful, it really changes things, and it changes the dynamic of what and why you are doing it. So I encourage you to do a really good job finishing out on the weight management program and the nutrition program. Just they're combined to focus on both because the calories focus on weight management and the nutrient grams focus on the nutrition project, on the 3 main nutrient types that you get every day. So I think that takes you through that particular tab. And if you have any questions, just text me and I'll be glad to finish up with you. The reason that your due date this last week is on February 26th, which is tomorrow, is because Canvas doesn't allow me to put any date after that. And so you obviously have your normal time until next Monday to be able to read chapter 7 and do finish up things. So please let me know if there's any issues, and I'll work with you individually if you need that. The I think that pretty much takes care of what we need. So I'm going to say this to you. Making small changes is something I hope has become impactful to you as you've gone through this semester. Making small changes is not a small thing, because it leads you to bigger changes. And if you're dogged and determined to be able to make those small changes happen, then you're going to experience some success. And then that success is going to snowball. And that's what we want you to experience, because that's where goals that can make a lifetime of healthy happen. And it is so worth it to be able to think of the backside of things when you get to be 50 and 60 and 40 even, and to be able to be prepared for what you are going to go through in a negative way if you don't focus on some of these positive changes that could make a big difference as you snowball and grow. So God bless you as you continue in finishing out your cycle and starting next cycle. I wish you the best moving forward. If you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. We are a family here at Calvary, and we want to make sure that you are in a position where you can experience success from the start to the finish of your college career. And yes, that means health too. So we continue to experience success with taking care of the bodies that God has given us. So I will sign off for now, and your chapter 7 lecture should be directly below this one. So you guys have a great spring break, and we'll look to see you around campus starting next cycle.